Yo, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Moto G Stylus 2023, and I want to be talking about this device in a lot of detail, especially some of the things I like about it, but I'm also going to be mentioning some things that I don't like. So make sure you guys stay locked in to the end of the video, and if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through if you're new, but if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So let's go ahead and jump into, things I like about this device and things that I want, could get better with the next generation of Moto G Stylus phones if they still, make this lineup. But, this thing has a nice display as far as the size. But one of the things that you might not like is that it has a 720 display on here, and we also get 4 gigabytes of RAM with 64 gigabytes of internal storage on this device. So those two things might, I just wanted to get that out of the way, that those two things might be a deal breaker for a lot of people if it doesn't have that full HD plus display with the at least 6 gigabytes of RAM. So let me go ahead, unlock this device right now, put my pen in here, and I noticed that I do have a software update on this device. So it's telling me to reset the device right now. So make sure you guys stay locked in. I'm going to pause the video right now. All right, so it's now resetting, and it went to a dark screen. So I'm just going to wait for that to actually load back up. All right, so we get the Motorola logo powered by Android at the bottom. But while this is loading up, I just wanted to talk about the build of this device. Now you can see we do get the 50 megapixel camera. We also do have like a macro camera inside of here with portrait capability. So, this thing does take portraits. It also does take 50 megapixel, shots on here. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. But you have this really nice finish on the back. I'm trying to find my cloth because I see like a little bit of a oil stain right here. Give me a minute. All right, so it does have a nice matte finish on the back, and you can see that oil stain is just, I'm not sure what that was, but you can see it does gather oils pretty quickly. Especially me, I have sweaty palms most of the time, so I do track a lot of oils to smartphones, but for the most part, it's very clean, and it's got this metal-like finish on the side. You have your power button with a textured gap in between it, and then you got your power button right here. You have your stylus. Right now, you can see that it has that click out function, and if you unclick it while the screen is off, you should be able to get your quick memo. But this thing is actually resetting from the update, so let me put my password in, and I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. But at the top you have a microphone right here, and then on the other side you're gonna have your SIM expansion right here, so you can actually expand the storage on this device with the 64 gigabytes of RAM that it has. And I don't think you have virtual RAM on here either, but it's giving you the dedicated slot for expanding the storage on this device. So it's going to give you that 8 megapixel front camera and a 2 megapixel macro on this device. So you can see right there on the back is what the camera looks like. It looks really good as far as the overall look of the phone. And then the Motorola logo right there. And then just very clean overall. So basically it's running on Android 13. So that's going to be pretty cool with the September 1st security software update. Now, one of the things that I really like about this device is that when you're watching media on here and you put it in the horizontal mode right here like this, what happens is the speakers on the top and bottom simultaneously produce sound to adjust to like you doing that. You can see the second thing I wanted to talk about is how nice the scrolling is on here. That's because it has 90 hertz refresh rate. So if you are scrolling on this device and watching different media content on here, it's definitely going to be a really nice experience. So let me show you the audio. It's going to get a little bit louder on both sides, so you will get that stereo like effect when you're listening to stuff. One of the things I don't like is the fact that it doesn't have a full HD display, but that's something I could live without. But another thing that I do like about it is it has the pen for a lot of cool things in here. So you have the calculator, you have your GIF maker, you have your crop tool, and you have like this video GIF maker. So if I click that one, this is the calculator, handwriting calculator, and but it does like math for you. If you are like drawing something out, it can do the math for you. That's something that comes in handy if you're a student. And then you also have this cropping tool, which allows you to, basically, crop different things. It'll start screen recording, and it'll start recording. And basically, once you start recording, you could press record right there in the center, and then it'll record whatever you're looking at. Another really cool thing is it has its own separate folder for games. So you can basically just play the games that are inside of the gaming folder, which makes it easier. You just go ahead and hit the play button. And with the MediaTek Helio G85, I honestly see very smooth graphics on here. It just looks really smooth. Stereo speakers, obviously, when you're playing this thing sideways, everything looks realistic, like I said before. So I did see a slowdown right there, but not really a big deal. And it looks like this thing is running really nicely. So wow, yeah, I'm extremely impressed with the graphics on here when it comes to gameplay. This phone has a stable processing chip for like playing games on this. So I'm really impressed overall with the speeds and the graphics. So this device does have 90 Hertz display as far as the overall refresh rate. So that means you can change it from 90 Hertz, 60 Hertz, or auto. I always have it on high, higher refresh rate with the higher battery consumption. But if you wanted to save battery, you could actually put that on auto. You get your screen recording down here as well. And it tells you if you want to have a viewfinder size small or large. You could also change the recording to 720 or 480 by tapping. The display is now on here, and so you can always tap that to wake it up. You have your fast flashlight, your lift to pick up a call, flip to D&D, or lift to unlock. So that took a hot minute. One more time, and you can see the fingerprint is really quick. There's my face one more time. So that's very quick. And then the fingerprint actually works really nice as well on here. So you're getting a really good processing speed. Good when it comes to scrolling on this device for social media, it's also really nice as well. And you can hear the sound quality. The sound quality on this device is really good. So I'm impressed with it a lot as far as the, sound quality. So like I said, you're going to get some really good experience when it comes to scrolling through social media. This all white app will show you that you can get really good bezel, and then you get the camera in the front, which is pretty nice. So let me jump into the cameras real quick, and then we'll wrap up the video. But this is going to have a 5,000 milliamp hour battery on this. You won't have NFC for mobile payments, but you will have, like I said, the Dolby Atmos right here for a really good experience when it comes to like listening to music, and smart audio on here too. So you got a lot of features with the pen. You also have really good gaming performance as well. So I really like this device when it comes to those type of things. And the camera is going to record in 1080-30 and 1080-30 on front and rear. So if you go to more options, you get the 50 megapixel, the dual capture for video and photos, the group selfie, time lapse, dual capture for, like I said, and then you get the night vision. All right, so now I'm gonna do a portrait shot of my face. You can see I took a portrait of my face right here. And let's take a look at the detail on that 50 megapixel resolution. You can see you could get really up close with the detail on those shots. And so those are gonna be really nice when it comes to the detail. Check out the video real quick and then wrap it up. But if you're still here, just type down below, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people. So this is the video recording. It goes up all the way up to 4x zoom. And then there's actually a macro video recording mode on here. So let me show you what that looks like. This is good for getting up real close on images. So that's going to give you some really good detail when it comes to getting video and good lighting. It looks really good. And then let me just show you what it looks like when I'm taking a video of my face. So video of my face in a room, and it's kind of low light right now. You also get the screen off notes, so you could take phone numbers on here really quickly. And so that's going to be official. Don't dial that number because I don't know whose number that is, but you could get the off-screen notes. And then when you're drawing inside of the search bar, you could do that as well. So it lets you, it automatically knows you're drawing in there, and then you can actually just type stuff in there. So I'm just typing the Knicks, but I kind of messed up the I, but it still got it right. So that's kind of cool if you want to play around with the features of the keyboard with the stylus. You could also do that. But let me know what you guys think about the Motorola G Stylus 2023, the 4G model. And if you found this video helpful in any way, hit the like button. Just type I'm still here so I know you're still kicking it with me, and I'll get right back with you later, crew. Peace.